Welcome to a quick demonstration of the AdWriter system from AdWriter. When a user logs on, they go to read.adwriter.com, and here every user is presented with their own secure user logon. In this particular case, we have a demo system set up. So after a user logs in, they're presented with this welcome screen. This allows you to set up account level specific messages to your users, and you can also create live messages daily to alert your users to the latest updates to the system. AdWriter, the AdWriter system from AdWriter, is pretty much comprised of 3 or 4 different. The AdWriter system from AdWriter is comprised of 4 main system modules. You have the listing system, where we'll show you your MLS data. You have the scheduling system that lets you down select listings to be published. And then behind the scenes, you have a publishing module that actually creates publications and allows you to track advertising. But basically, the system operates as such. For this particular office, data is imported from your MLS data or your in-house database. This is sample data that we have here. So you'll see sample listings here that have been imported into AdWriter from the MLS. One of the features that you can see right here and now is you can sort by, there's 2 different sort capabilities. This particular demo is set up to sort the listings by price, and then within that by the agent's name. But there's a number of fields that can be used to sort the data. For example, you could sort the data by its MLS number for a quick lookup by MLS number. Now I'm going to go to one of the listings and show you what the sample data looks like coming in. So what you have here is you have the MLS data that has flowed in to AdWriter from the MLS system with some of the basic demographics of the property. Name, the city, state, address of where the property is located, the agent name, agent phone number. It's currently an active inventory. You can also see all the other fields that can be pre-filled by the MLS data coming in. Typically, the school district would be pre-filled in. If it's not filled in from the MLS, you can simply fill it in right here in AdWriter. And if there's additional information that you didn't have at the time of posting to the MLS, you can add it to AdWriter at any point in time. So the listing data flows into AdWriter. Additionally, what you have is you have all of the high resolution photographs flow into AdWriter. This simple way lets you get a thumbnail of seeing what the property looks like. But if you go into that thumbnail, it now takes you to the photo manager. This is a unique feature of AdWriter that's not in the MLS. This is a place where you as a brokerage can upload all of your high resolution pictures for each property. You have basically unlimited number of photographs. You always have a primary photograph that's being used for publication, and then additional pictures that might be used for brochures, websites, etc. So the listing data comes into AdWriter from the MLS. One of the things that the multi-list system does not have is, in many cases, there are features of the property that you don't capture in the MLS, but those features can be captured directly here in AdWriter. In this particular listing, you'll see that this listing really only has 5 features attached to it. But if you happen to know that the bedroom has additional features such as a master suite or a whirlpool bathtub, you can add those features directly in AdWriter. And as a result, by adding these features in, you're going to get a much stronger narrative description out of AdWriter. And I'll show you that now. So one of the other features of AdWriter is the ability to actually generate the narrative description for you. You can always edit it, you can always override it, but AdWriter allows you to establish certain listing descriptions based on character constraints for print advertising. So if you really only have room for, let's say, 110 characters, this particular publication, it's created an automatic listing description for you. This particular listing is 105 characters. You can have any length of advertising description you want. This one maxes out at 600 characters. And if you don't like that one, if you don't like this particular version of the advertising copy, you simply click the right button and it will continue to dynamically generate listing descriptions for you for each one of your listings. And if you don't like any of this, you can actually go in and, for example, if you don't like, it is definitely good vibrations from this delightful property, you can say, hey, it's good vibes. And you can change that listing description and save it. And that property will now show is that it was manually edited. And the system will not overwrite that in the future. So thus far, we've shown you the basic MLS data that comes in, the additional features set, and the actual listing description that can be generated by the system.